I took a peek at your LinkedIn and it seems you've had a pretty diverse career. Is there a lesson you've learned or picked up along the way that shapes how you tackle challenges today?
I think you hit it right on the head. I have had the opportunity to work in a variety of settings. And I think one of the things that has led me to a diverse career path and also helps me tackle challenges is to keep an open mind. Sometimes opportunities you never considered end up being great career opportunities. Keeping an open mind, whether it be assessing career opportunities or the way you solve problems, is key. And more specifically to tackling challenges, I think first you have to have a mindset that embraces challenges. Don't be afraid to take chances, get out of your comfort zone. This is really where growth happens. And lastly, critical thinking is really important. I think challenging the status quo, not becoming complacent in the way that we approach things. I think our industry, probably more important than some others, to always be evaluating the way that we tackle challenges simply because of the pace of technology advancement.
Switching gears here, if you could instantly pick up a new skill or area of expertise, what would it be and why?
I've always been fascinated by aeronautics and airplanes, and I've considered learning to fly for probably decades now, but have not jumped in. There's a cost consideration and might be a little bit scary as well, but I love to travel. So the idea of having freedom, of hopping on a plane, getting to your destination quickly without going through the traditional commercial airport process sounds fantastic. So if I could snap my fingers and have the ability to fly a small private plane, that seems pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that you took it outside of the workplace. My soon to be brother in law is a pilot and teaches people to fly planes. So that's pretty
Nice.
funny. Okay, next question here. Do you have any daily habits or routines that help you stay focused and productive?
Yeah, I have a couple. I kind of one is more focused on professional, one's a little bit more personal, but let's start with professional. Something that's very simple, but really helps me. I start and end each workday with a review or assessment of what I did that day and what's coming up, a self evaluation, if you will. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect on the day, ask myself questions like, how did things go that day? Were there things I could have done better? What's coming tomorrow or in the upcoming days and how to prepare for them? And then I make some plans to address those items. And then at the beginning of each day, I take a few minutes to plan and prepare for the upcoming day, check my calendar, review my to-do list, start implementing any items that I identified from the previous day. Really, it's a super short exercise that I go through each day. It just gets me in the right mindset and keeps me focused. On the personal side, I love to work out. It's something I try to do 6 days a week. I think it's so beneficial, both physically and mentally. And it doesn't really have to be much. I find getting that workout in really centers me for the day. And when I don't do it, I definitely don't feel my best. So those are a couple of things in my routine that keep me focused and hopefully productive.
Love that. Yeah, cool. Last question here. Can you please share a piece of advice that's been a guiding light throughout your career?
I come from a military and athletics background, and those experiences have really shaped the way I think about my professional life. And I was thinking about this. Two pieces of advice I got early in my career were to stay curious and always be improving. And in our space, there's unlimited things to be wondering about in the technology space. So lots of opportunity to find something that resonates with you. And the good news is there's something new tomorrow every day in our space. So you got something new to explore so it never gets old. And then in the improving area, I'll give you a quick sports analogy. If you're an athlete that requires strength and speed, and you identify strength as an area of improvement, and you develop your improvement plan, you start working on that. You don't want to neglect the speed to the extent that it offsets your gains in strength. Think of holding a bar steady and then elevating that bar in a particular area without allowing the bar to decline in the other areas. Then you gradually raise those other areas to the new benchmark. And that's one way that I visualize continuous improvement. And then my military days, they taught me a lot about structured approaches to achieving goals. If you have a curiosity about something and you combine structured planning with continuous improvement mindset, I think you have a recipe for success.